Hey, I'm back.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Hey, dude. Let's go inside.
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty is.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master.
No,
or the
that's
Lord
this guy.
Regent, as he calls himself. Was a
I'm
ruthless
Corvo.
Tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's
Huh?
love between me and our Lord Regent.
The weird, like,
Whatever
nasally
you
voice.
intend to do here, I assure
The
you,
nasally voice is the guy in the cage.
scared tactics.
If
I don't talk at all in this game.
Perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you. You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle has chosen T. Martin to be on.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock. I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman, or I try to be one. It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Should I just torture him? I don't really want to buy the Randy. Fine, I'll buy the Randy. How much? The blueprint you've bought. Boot stealth. Beautiful. Oh, actually not that much. How much do I actually have? Policy purchase and then upgrades. Boot stealth. There we go. Let's go.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by
Alright, I got your brandy, you freak.
I could use a drink. King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
No, I didn't. I just bought the brandy.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
All these people look weird. That guy's a drunkard, though. The one I was just talking to. Let's go. I really like this level because you really get to like walk around and not have to kill anybody.
You ready?
He always leaves half asleep. Yes, let's go to the Boyle thing. You just like put on your mask, and because it's a masked ball, people are like, "Oh, you look really freaky," but it's a masked ball, so it's okay. But it seemed pretty cool, wasn't it? The only thing is, there's these really freaky things called tall walkers, which always freaked me out. Still walkers. Yep, they walk around on stilts, and it freaks. It's freaky. It's freaky. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle, the wife of Lord Boyle and her sisters. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is the actually Lord Regent's ally. You are being sent to a posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Boyle lady you must eliminate. For whom the bell tolls.
Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around.
See the things firing arrows?
Good news is, once you get
Those
to
things
the
freak
party,
me out.
that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality.
These are like zombie-like things called weepers. Ow, ow. Fish. Demon fish.
Attention citizens, please clear the streets. This area is restricted to invite
See, this is me. This is what I look like with my mask on.
or apprehended on site.
I heard you there. I know you're here.
They're freaky, aren't they? But I can't shoot them with that's the party up there. Yep, firecrackers are fun. Neutral zone. Try to blend in.
It's a fortress.
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe. I don't understand what's happened to this city.
That's very understandable.
They're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
She's got a freaky mask.
Inexpressibly tiresome.
See that?
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on, once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go in?
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch plague and die waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here, as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside
Invitation,
and nasty
please.
remarks about Emma Stone. Or lack of it.
Well, we know I'm no gentleman, so you might as well make them here.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only
Right
here
this
to
way,
ask for a
sir.
handout.
She must be desperate. When have the Boyles ever given anything away? Maybe she hopes she'll win the game. Life is so boring. I'd die without gossip.
We'll probably die anyway, waiting for Emma.
I'll drink to that.
Which part?
Any of it. Look at that mask. Sick bastard.
They're gonna like they're all gonna like say all the soldiers are gonna say like I'm an evil person because
Their hair and makeup are
I'm wearing
one's in red, one's in black.
what's it called? I'm wearing Corvo's mask.
Your own squad after what happened last
The
night?
Boyle cameo.
As if they don't get enough attention. Then again, the cameo is worth
Doesn't Esma's bedroom have a balcony?
I guess I missed all the runes.
it. More likely I'd end up in Cold Ridge Prison. The city is everywhere tonight.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
This is Lord Shaw, that guy that the one me wanted to give him the. That's supposed to be a wolf. That's weird looking.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me? Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this. It's damn
Those aren't.
cold
Oh, that's his
tonight.
smoke from
Hurry
his
up,
pipe.
and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire at
Get
will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
I know what to do. It's
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
a very actually it's kind of an easy part. What we do is we go to bedtime. Oh, I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Stop. Stand right there. 3,
2.
2, 1.
Guards!
Wait. Oh, I failed? Or I'm gonna let me die then.
Take it!
Kill me.
Firing!
Yeah, I'm gonna let them kill me so I can redo that. I wanna win with honor, you know? And cheat at the same time because that's the only way I can do it. Alright, let's reload this so I can go and reshoot Lord Shaw. I feel like they're saying, "Can you feel the love tonight?" and then they change it. Can.
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire at
Get
will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed. Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the Boyles clean up the mess.
Hello.
Ethel, we tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Excuse me, my cousin is a marquis.
Of course I don't mean you, but people are desperate, and the Boyles are awfully wealthy these days.
Nonsense. Waverly just hires officers from the Watch to impress people.
Your obsession with the Boyle women. Will it never end?
Ugh, you smell like the streets. Been slumming it, have you?
Did you hear about Mrs. Brimsley? You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old, no family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out of family a while ago.
What's it all about? And how do you know this?
My servants heard it from hers, naturally. They were sexual rights, I can only assume. Or else, I heard she bathed in her own nephew's blood.
Ridiculous. What sort of hygiene is that?
It's a ritual for the outsider, to keep them safe.
Emma, you could get her sent to the Abbey.
Nobody that rich gets sent anywhere they don't want. The Brimsleys made an awful lot of money this past century. Makes you wonder if those rituals work.
What happened to the boy?
I hear he enjoyed himself very much. For a while.
Hello, sir. What can I get for you?
Oh!
Doing all right there? Welcome to my party. I don't believe you've had the pleasure. I trust you're behaving yourself.
Anything you need, sir.
Welcome to the party. Enjoying yourself?
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir.
You should see this as an opportunity.
To what? Learn a trade? Join the City Watch?
Your house built its fortune in crisis. You can do so again.
Land is worthless now. My buildings are full of corpses and rats. Where's the fortune there?
If you want to be beaten, go right ahead. Let your family starve. Sell your wife into prostitution. I'm sure I can get you a good price.
You son of a bitch.
There's the old Byron spirit. Things are changing too fast to give up just yet. First that nasty mess with the Empress, now the High Overseer's gone. Parliament is shifting. The whole city's turning upside down.
If we only had a good war to get into.
There you are. Although at this stage, I don't know who we could beat.
But don't you see, we don't need to win a war, only lose it. Everything's revalued, and we let the conquerors worry about the problems.
Interesting. I'll be informing the Lord Regent of your ideas in the morning.
You don't mean...
Have another drink, Byron. One sister's in red, one in white, one in black. I'm stumped. My wife thinks we should sneak upstairs to look for clues, but I don't like the looks of those guards.
Please, do you mind not interrupting us?
Evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome to the party.
What most people don't remember is, the rats came a half a year before the Empress died. And the plague, too.
Are you sure? That's not how I remember it.
If something caused this, it's not the Empress's passing. That's what they want you to think.
Watch what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. Make us great again.
Some of us will be great. The Boyle.
No, it's just luck they found crystals on their land, and that we can't make the rat lights without them.
And we can't get rid of the rats. Rat lights and whale oil. That's all we live for now.
We found out what the whales could do, and it made us an empire. This is the beginning of a... Go, excuse me a moment. Lydia, Waverly, Esma, white, black, red. There has to be a clue upstairs as to who's who.
By the outsider. We should have another garden party. Like last year, just before the Empress died.
Good evening. Welcome to
Step back, sir. I don't believe we're acquainted.
You, a gentleman?
I'll have you know
What a deliciously sinful mask.
No.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further?
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth, we should talk further, but not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening. Who invited you? You don't look familiar. And I...
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful. It's so hot in here. I'd do anything for a drink.
Oh, did you know the Bannerman was ruined? Something about a deal with Barrister Arnold Tinge.
Come and entertain. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in red tonight. That wanton thing. Additionally, Lydia's in white. You seem interesting.
That's quite a mask. Are you on the guest list?
Alright, that's